Tender love and care. Many locomotives in North America do not use tenders. They are only for steam locomotives or diesel locomotives like the ones in Florida. The countryside is always beautiful when everyone's really useful. The grade crossings in the United States and New Florida are located everywhere. When a train comes into the circuit, they shunt the rails, and then when the train comes closer, it stops the traffic, and when it gets to the other side, the gates go up again. But that's newer technology in the real world. Waylon was shunting coaches in the yard. Mr. Cakester arrived. He had bad news. Malpy has a broken cylinder, he said. Her wheels can't move. I need you to do her work and take the train to the capital. Sounds good, sir, Waylon said. And he steamed off to Union Station. He buffered up to the coaches and set off onto the main line. Toward Cordanelmi. Half the route goes to the island of Sodor, where Thomas and his friends live, and when Waylon went up Gordon's Hill, the cab car came loose and it rolled down the line. Just then, Scriba appeared with the Vickerstown line. This is the best job ever, said Scriba. She didn't know about the cab car until it was too late. Waylon backed his train up. Are you okay? He asked. Well, of course I'm okay, said Scriba. I'll take your passengers to Vickerstown for you, said Waylon. Thank you, Waylon, Scriba said. So Waylon buffered up to Scriba's train. And Carla brought Scriba to the steamworks. Sit back and hold on tight, Waylon said. I'm the best engine ever. He pulled his train along the line, doing his best. And then he came back to Gordon's Hill. Hold on tight, Waylon said. He was feeling pleased with himself, and then he steamed down the other side. Just then, he saw Courtney up ahead. Courtney's tender drawbar was broken. Waylon puffed up. I'll take your passenger train for you, Courtney, Waylon said. Thank you, Waylon, Courtney said. Her driver looked at the broken drawbar. have these coaches delivered in no time, said Casey as she shunted the coaches up to Waylon's train. And then Waylon set off. "Be well soon," he said. When he made his way, he saw a trail of oil on the tracks. It was Amandine. She was leaking oil. "I'm taking your overnight train for you," said Waylon. "Then I'll be a substitute engine for you." "Thank you, Waylon," Amandine said. So Waylon shunted the coaches up to Amandine's train and set off. It was very hard without a trailing unit, but Waylon was the strongest. Further up ahead, Waylon saw Vanessa. She had burst her safety valve. "I'm taking your double-decker overnight train for you, Vanessa," Waylon said. "Thank you, Waylon," Vanessa said. So Waylon shunted the coaches over to Vanessa's train, and Vanessa was shunted to the engine works. And then Waylon set off with all the coaches. The passengers were feeling pleased. "Make way for the biggest passenger train," Waylon said. "I'm helping everyone that's broken down." Then he saw Luca. His side rods had cracked. "I'm taking your freight cars for you," said Waylon. "Thank you, Waylon," said Luca. Two diesel locomotives buffered up to Luca and brought him to the steamworks. Waylon shunted his coaches and buffered up to Luca's train and set off. Further up ahead, he saw Megan. She had also broken down.